What's up, guys? I'm Crystal Lee Naomi, aka Jasmine Borders on Tyler Perry's Sisters. Be sure to subscribe to the Haves and the Have-Nots review for not only reviews on the Haves and the Have-Nots, but also on Sisters. And while you're at it, give your girl a follow on Instagram at Crystal Lee Naomi. And I'll see you every Wednesday at 9, only on BET.
All right, Sisters fans, oh my gosh, give it up for Zach. Fatima's holding him down when Karen isn't around. She gives me such a headache. Me and Fatima going out tonight, and it's love, love. Yeah, my ridiculous parodied rendition of the Sisters theme song. There you go, enjoy that. And hopefully it wasn't too bad that it will stop you from liking the video, subscribing to the channel, follow me on my social media. Links are in the description. And click that bell because you kind of need to do that. That way you know when I post stuff. Click the bell and select all. This video is just my thoughts on the Fatima and Zach dynamic. That's pretty much it. It's nothing negative. Nothing negative. No big theories. I just want to give my thoughts. I remember watching last week's episode and just thinking I need a Fatima in my life. Not somebody that will hold me down, but also I'm going to be pulling my own weight too, because sometimes men and women just fall on hard times, and it's good to have somebody kind of to pick you up and help you lift the load. I forgot who I think it was a post I saw on LinkedIn or Twitter. It was like, it isn't that, no, I think it was a Kev on Stage video, one of his old Periscope videos when he was just driving from home to work, and he would be talking to his followers. He said, sometimes what you're lifting isn't heavy. It's just easier if there's someone else to help you lift it. I think that's around the title or something of what he said, but that makes a lot of sense because the load isn't always meant to be carried alone. And it's not that you can't do it by yourself, but it's easier when there's somebody there to help. And I feel like that's Zach and Fatima's dynamic. Now, some people could, the argument's made that they're moving too fast. And Fatima is like, wait, you got this dude, you're just helping out. Like, that's reality where you have these women who are self-sustaining, independent, but they just fall for these fixer-uppers. I remember talking about that in my episode review for when they first met up, and I'm like, yeah, I know where this is going. This is just like real life. These guys who, for lack of a better phrase, ain't shit, in and out of the pen, no money. They're not dependable. They're not loyal, but they look good. They got tattoos. They got muscles. So women will go for them as opposed to a successful guy who might not be the best looking, but they are reliable. So I'm not mad because it's realistic. Yeah, you hit him, but then again, I really don't think Fatima was at fault because she was on the phone, but it was the car phone, so her eyes were clearly in the parking lot or on the road. And, Zach was the one who just came streaming on through the parking lot the way he did, so that was on him. And luckily, nobody was seriously hurt except for his bike, so there's that. But, I think Fatima's good for Zach. I want to be honest here. I thought he and what's her name, Raquel Bailey, or excuse me, Officer Rhea, I thought they were going to get together. I'm glad Zach manned up and apologized for his young, stupid self in regards to how he treated her back in the day. But yeah, I honestly thought those two were going to hook up. But it seems Fatima's the one where I don't know if a relationship is the right word, but they're literally shacking up. Shacking up! It's like, I got a room for you. And but then again, they stayed in the same one. But I think that a woman like Fatima is what Zach really needs after being with somebody like Karen. And I'm not going to fault Karen because, as Zach said, and rightfully so, he recognized that Karen held him down. But you go back to look. I know it's easy to look at Karen as the bad guy of that couple, but go back to the first episode. What's the first scene Karen's in? She's at the doctor's office checking to see if she caught something for Zach because he cheated on her and possibly had, what was it, like a yeast infection or something. So basically put her in a scare of a STD. And not to mention, we find out that Zach actually paid with the down payment on their apartment together, but he never helped out with the rent. He'd go to work and Lord knows what happened to his money. So even though Zach has been made to be like the victim, he isn't the most reliable or good dude or loyal guy. And I'm not saying Karen made it easy for him, because if she had a little more of the attitude of Fatima to kind of lift up Zach instead of putting him down, maybe that could actually help him out. And I'm not saying that Zach's development is dependent on, or I don't think Zach becoming a better man was dependent on Karen, but I'm just saying that maybe a little more understanding could have helped him out more. But then again, his actions need to reflect that. Like, to just be a freeloader, and then not even loyal in the relationship, I can see why Karen would chew him out. But being a kind of person to lift others up instead of putting them down, because words can hurt. They really can. And you could just see how Zach doesn't really know. And I honestly, I feel how Zach feels in regards to even like a compliment. It's kind of hard for me to accept compliments because I'm not used to that kind of, dialogue. So I can understand where Zach's coming from. And I really do hope that things can change for the better with him and Fatima. So I think the two are, a pretty good pair. I really do hope he succeeds in his, work with the Chain Breakers program. But based on the synopsis for this upcoming episode, part of it says Zach jeopardizes his new job. I really hope it has nothing to do with him like wrecking the truck or whatever that he's driving right now that Fatima loaned him. So I really do hope that things work out for the best, because I really want, like Fatima said, I want to see Zach win. I mean, even the little things like, the morning affirmations, like that's some. Can you imagine, men and women, can you imagine waking up to a partner who not only wants the best for you, but gives you that reassurance and vote of confidence? And you know how different that it's like, when you wake up and talk to God before your feet even hit the floor. I mean, for me, I got to brush my teeth first because my mouth, I got to take care of that first. Me and God will have a conversation. I don't need Jesus saying, hey, that morning breath. Okay, Lord, let me go brush my teeth. But, I think that it really does make a difference, because when you have somebody who's kind of pushing, not just pushing you, but really wanting to bring out the best in you and believes in you, that really gives you that motivation to get your ass out of bed and make some of yourself. So from what I've seen so far, I really do like the Zach and Fatima dynamic. However, I think Andy's inviting Fatima out to girls' night, and Fatima's like, oh no, I got a date. Go ahead and bring him. And I'm like, please, Lord, if Zach and Fatima show up, don't let Zach go crazy. Make Karen lose it. Be like, oh, what's he doing? No, forget. Here's what I think is going to happen. You got you got the first lady of, what is it? What's the name of that church? The More Givers Baptist Church. I don't think it's a coincidence that a pastor's wife just so happens to come into the salon, and we know that Aaron's a pastor. What if it's a situation where she has some tea on Aaron, and then Karen's going to be suspect about being with Aaron now? Because remember, after she woke up from that dream, she wanted to call Zach. So then when Zach walks in there with Fatima, Karen's going to be the one trying to hook up on him. It's like, no, I'm done, girl. You left me in jail. Even though I don't think Karen was the one that needed to get him out. But I really do hope that we have Zach, as the title of the episode says, moving on. Let Zach be the one who matures up after that dumbass stunt he pulled by breaking into the hotel room. I hope that he's the one who's mature in this situation, and let Karen be the one to lose it for a change. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts on the Fatima and Zach dynamic. I think they're a good pair. Again, not necessarily relationship wise. They haven't gotten there yet. But I mean, like what did Zach say? He's like, oh, wait. So we have sex last night, and then you give me morning affirmations. Yeah, I feel like something, the order of operations was a little mixed up there. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and please like and subscribe. Also, shout out to the patrons over on Patreon. You can join in for as little as $1 a month, or if you just want to make an upfront donation, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon.